starting to announce. Some are fighting to overturn Texas's new political maps.
This week, 2 more lawsuits were filed, arguing in part that the Latino vote is being diluted. KVUE's Pamela Combe tells us about this fight.
Texas, a state full of growth driven by minorities.
The state that is growing so much, and 95% of that growth is people of color.
But Austin State Rep. Celia Israel says the state's new political maps don't reflect that growth, specifically Latinos. NALEO Texas State Director Elizabeth Billy says Latinos accounted for nearly half of Texas population growth.
You want to be able to elect elected officials that represent you, that represent issues and or interests that are interests of your community.
That's why the Mexican American Legislative Caucus, a group of Latino members of Texas state legislature, are suing the state over new maps.
Asking the federal government to factor in that there was a dilution of minority representation in certain districts.
MALC isn't the only one in its legal challenge. The first lawsuit was filed before the maps were even signed into law by groups representing Latino voters. And a group of North Texas residents, along with State Senator Beverly Powell, are also suing, saying their district was gerrymandered to dilute minority voices. During the Senate debate, the map's author, State Senator Joanne Huffman, said race wasn't a factor in how she drew the maps.
I worked hard to balance these requirements by completing all drafting without the use of race and obtaining a thorough legal review as I deliberated on maps and any proposed changes.
But political observers argue in a state as diverse as Texas, race should be a factor. Now it's up to the courts to decide. In Austin, Pamela Combe, KVUE News.